remodeling business in Young Harris, and she's a retired nurse. She's also the Towns County Chairman for Ted Cruz. So if you have any questions about Ted Cruz, ask her. I'm a better writer than I am a speaker, so I'm going to have to probably read a few things here. I may be accused of preaching to the choir, but there are several things that I need to say in front of a receptive audience. All of us in this room have declared publicly that we need to have drastic changes in the way our government's being run. By becoming members of the Tea Party, we're declaring those changes outside the parameters of the establishment. Without a doubt, we have a renegade president who seems to have lost his job description by passing his own form of laws or executive orders. It isn't the number of orders that he's passed, but the gregarious content of those orders that tends to grate on the minds and the souls of most Americans. I say majority because as of late, he's not had more than 40% of an approval rating. But can you imagine 40% of the people out there approve of it? So this is untenable. A litany list can be quoted here that we have all heard, from his immigration policy to his Muslim appointments to his stripping of our military to support an untenable level. He has to go. No one can succeed him that has the same moral and political mindset. We must win in November 2016, regardless of our chosen representative or delegate. Our Congress and Senate, although both holding majority Republican members, seems to just be a bunch of good old boys, smoking old long cigars and patting each other over the back, while America sinks into an abyss that may be unrecoverable if we wait too long. I know we've all said, flush the toilet. Everybody's heard that saying. Every election cycle we say that. Sometimes we're surprised and the incumbents are actually booted out of office. But for the majority of the voters, who cares? They keep electing the same people to the same positions with the same results. We must break that cycle. Term limits is one way. Educating voters is another. Our founding fathers, once they served their short term in leadership, went back to their farms and their businesses. They didn't suck on the government for the rest of their lives, draining it from within. What makes our legislators so special? We may not have the 450 days left to do anything before this election. That's how long it's going to be, 450 days. I can see America spiraling down every day. It's getting closer and closer and closer. And if you watch the news, if you read the political hoopla on Facebook and other news, you'll see that. If we allow it to continue, 2016 will be a pipe dream that we'll never see. I'm going to go out on a limb with this. It may not be popular, but it's something I have to say. America may need to convene a convention of states. In order to stop this spiral, I solidly propose amendments according to Article 5 of the Constitution that will limit the federal government in all areas where they have gone astray. We need 2/3 of the states to convene it and 3/4 of the states to pass it. It's a big job to do, but I think something like that's going to happen before 2016. Hopefully we'll make it with them. They knew, our founding fathers knew that, and this is more or less a loose quote, that our government would get drunk on itself and flounder. Maybe it's time. No matter what your choice is in March, make the decision to support that candidate now to the fullest. And should your candidate not become the representative of the electorate, support that person. Don't stay at home. I think that's the worst thing we can do, is to say, well, my delegate did not get elected to the Republican nomination, so I'm not going to vote. Worst thing we can do. Getting mad because your candidate lost is childish. We have a country at stake, and we can ill afford allowing another 8, 16, or 24 years to go down the tubes with a party that has no scruples and shows it every day. So support your candidate of choice, your choice of candidate. Support the one chosen to represent us nationally against the Democrats, and above all, vote. Thank you.
Sounds good.